7 November, go.
Hello. Welcome back to another episode of the Steebee Weebee Show. Kirby's gonna play the piano tonight. Do one more. One more. One more. Okay, you're done. We have a very special guest tonight. JK News' very own host, as well as JK Films' very own Tiffany Del Real.
Yay. Hola. Hey.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
What'd you think about Kirby's piano skills?
I loved it. I love that performance. He's got to have to teach my son. My son's just recently learning how to play.
I love your son. I met him once, and how many times did I bring him up today, babe?
Like 12.
Aw, how cute.
I go, maybe she's going to bring a kid.
You should have told me. I probably would have.
Yeah, he's I don't know. I like him. He's a good kid, right?
He's a great kid.
How old is he?
Honestly
How old
so
is he?
lucky. He's 10. He just recently, well, actually
He's
not
10?
just, a few months ago, he turned 10. Yeah.
What grade is that?
4th. He's in the 4th grade.
He's close to Reese's, huh?
Jam, jam.
Oh, Jam Jam.
Who's Jam Jam?
Her niece, nephew, nieces. Yeah,
Aw,
yeah.
cute.
They all got to link up sometime.
Yeah, we should do a play date.
Yeah.
For
Do you
sure.
think what was that? Yo, we just went ice skating. Has
Oh,
your son
really?
ever ice skated?
Yeah, he has.
In Pasadena, we went to Pasadena.
Oh, we did it like in somewhere in downtown
Yeah?
once. Yeah, Pershing Square.
He's a
Square.
good kid, huh?
He is.
What
He's
other
great.
things is he into, like sports wise?
He played baseball and
Okay.
basketball, but he wasn't really into it. He's not much of a sports kind of kid.
Okay.
Yeah,
is
he
he
kinda-
artsy?
Not really artsy either.
Is he like
I
is he like
think
drawing or art or
he never really liked drawing or painting, but he's really into music right now.
what is
So-
it? What's he bumping?
He
Can I guess?
Sure, guess.
Cardi B.
Her new album?
Yeah, we've
Nah.
been bumping it.
Actually, we have too.
Oh, really?
Casey and I, we've been listening
She's
to
pretty
it.
good, dude.
She's great. That one Spanish song, like
Oh my
I like it like
God.
that or something.
Mike,
I love that song.
She told me about. I wasn't really hip to her.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know.
I'm
right?
like, really?
She's like, babe. She's like one of the biggest. She's on from reality TV.
Yeah,
New Yorker.
For sure. I
Yeah.
started following her on IG before she blew up like crazy. Like,
Like
it was
when did
after,
she blow up?
I don't know, maybe like last year, maybe 2 years
Yeah.
ago. Probably 2 years ago, maybe. But
Yeah.
yeah, I remember following her. And like, I love watching her rants, her video
Yeah,
rants.
she goes off.
She's
She
amazing. I
don't
love
take
her.
no crap, huh?
She doesn't.
She speaks her mind.
She does.
Can you ask your son this before I forget? There's this group called. Will you ask your son if he's ever heard of Caro Bonito?
Caro Bonita. What is that?
It's her friend's band. They're from London, and she's like raps in Japanese. It's like cute music.
Oh,
It's like
I wanna
really
hear
cute.
that.
She sings about shrimp.
Oh.
Shrimp and trampoline, like jumping on a trampoline.
So is it like for kids?
Yeah,
Oh.
like her, they love it. Her family members love it.
I gotta hear
her
that.
nephews and nieces.
I'll ask
Hey,
him.
George, have you heard of Caro Bonito?
Not yet. You know,
Caro.
I need to bring headphones just so I can check out everything you mentioned while we're doing this.
Yeah.
They're
In
like
fact,
kind of wiggles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like fun music.
My kid was never really into that stuff, or like the Veggie Tales, or I don't even know
the
what's
hell
relevant
is-
right
what-
now.
Wait, what is that? What the hell?
Or like,
Wait a minute, hold up. What the hell's a VeggieTale? What is that?
It's like a cartoon about vegetables, and I guess it's religious too or something.
It's
I don't know.
Christian vegetable music?
You claim you were religious, Steve. Huh? Now I'm kind of questioning it.
Hey, man, I'm a spiritual person, not religious. But we do pray
me
every
too,
night.
Me too.
We pray every night.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, and
To
then
what?
I go to
Or
her
how?
church, too.
What do you pray?
The Lord's Prayer.
What religion?
Well, I'm not religious, but they
Yeah.
go to Catholic church. I've been to Catholic church, right, babe? Can I give a shout out to the church or what? Not really.
Nah. You're like, no. You know, I actually went to
Yeah.
Catholic school for a semester.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
that was interesting.
How old?
It was the second half of 5th grade, so I was like, what, 10 maybe?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you okay? I want to get into your story. You're here. I mean, JK is just, man, it's big. I didn't realize it
Really?
till
You think?
Well, I didn't realize it till I had to see it. Like, I'm like, whoa. When he brought me that first time, I'm like, well, this is like a serious operation.
We try.
So what's your history? Like, when did you, like, are you from California?
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
In LA?
Yeah, I grew
Oh.
up in Downey.
Oh, Downey
Yeah.
represent.
Downey represent.
All right. Is that's close to Rosemead?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm way off.
Canes there, babe.
Oh, there's a shout
Oh,
to
yeah, they
Raising.
just- yeah,
shout to
they
Raising
opened up-
Canes. So we're looking for
Yeah.
sponsors. That'd be a good sponsor.
Hey, sponsor, sponsor Stevie.
their chicken tenders. So you're from Downey?
Yeah, I grew
You
up there.
High school there?
Yeah, high school. Well, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my entire school career I was in Downey. Well, up until high school, yeah. But
Okay.
yeah, what else do you want to know? I'm an open book.
Then how did you how did you meet like Julia and like Bart and
I
Gio
met them through
and JoJo?
through Casey, who's now my husband.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so he was.
Why didn't you bring Casey?
You didn't invite him. If you would have invited him, he probably would have been here. Same with my son.
Will either Casey or your son be a guest on the Steebee Weebee Show?
Sure.
I mean, we'll talk after.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
Because he's still
I mean,
young.
Casey
He's
for
still
sure.
young.
Maybe Isaac. I don't know. We'll have to wait on that a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
Straight there, we can check any lies she tells us if we get Isaac on.
hey, that's
What was
true.
that, George?
We can get the straights done as soon as we get Isaac on.
So you want the kid to rat on the mom?
Yeah, we got that.
See what kind of person this guy?
No, my kid's loyal,
Yes,
George.
man.
What are you talking about?
Do you like George?
I like George.
Yeah.
He's
a
really
nice
nice.
guy,
He's
right?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
So you met him through your now husband.
Yeah.
And then when did you guys meet?
So we met through. Do you know who Wax is? He's a rapper.
I just
What?
wrote him down on my possible guess.
Yeah, he's
Look,
great.
number 7.
Oh, he's number 7. He's
Yeah,
not
this
gonna
is
like
my
that.
future
Just kidding.
a possible guest list, and he made number 7, Wax.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Wax, thanks to him.
Yeah.
I used to love listening to his songs and his video, like watching his videos on YouTube back
Yeah.
in the day. So
But
like,
babe, have you heard of Wax? Okay. Damn.
you gotta listen to Wax. He's dope.
yeah.
Actually, he has really cool music. Like
Yeah,
his
yeah.
whole musical career.
Is he
he's
Korean?
changed. Korean?
Yeah.
He's a white dude.
Oh, I thought he was Asian.
No.
Just because he's cool, Steve. I get it, Steve.
Oh, you know what? I like white guys. There's white guys.
There's two
white guys
in the room.
here right now. These guys are like my brothers.
Yeah. You
Right,
think-
Bryce? I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, okay, so Wax, shout out to Wax.
Shout out
if
to
you
Wax.
If you're listening to this, we would love you as a possible guest in the future.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. He's great. So
Yeah.
I used to go to
Okay.
his rap shows around
What
here.
year? What year?
Like 2010, 11. 2011. And going through his shows and stuff, because Casey was his music video director.
Oh, I didn't
So-
know Casey did that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
he used
damn.
to direct a lot of music videos.
That's what's
like,
up.
Dumbfounded.
Yeah, he was on here.
Yeah, his music videos.
Shout out to Dumb. Dumb's been on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so he's worked with a lot of artists, and so
Mm-hmm.
I met him at one of the shows. I met Casey at one of the shows, and back then he had a girlfriend and I had a boyfriend, and so like we weren't like that until time went on, and then we were just friends on Facebook, and then we broke up with our significant others.
So you guys were homies first, like friends, just friends.
Not really like friends, I guess like Facebook
Acquaintances?
friends,
Acquaintances?
that we would see
Oh.
each other at these like shows occasionally.
Damn.
Yeah.
Spark every time we saw.
Yeah, there
So
actually
she
was.
asked my girlfriend's off camera. Was there a spark
Yeah.
when you guys met?
There actually was. We talk about that a lot because
I want to know about that spark. Like, did you get butterflies? Like,
I
you see him in a
did.
show?
I
Like,
did.
in the back, and
I
you're like,
honestly
oh my God,
truly did.
Casey's, he's here. Oh, what are you here?
But you were with your boyfriend.
But you were
I
doing-
was.
Damn, how did you? Oh.
So I am a very loyal person. So when I was with my then boyfriend, actually he was at one point, like towards the end of the relationship for the last month, he was my fiance. So it did get serious.
Whoa.
It did get pretty serious.
Fiance.
Yeah.
Put a pin in that. Keep going.
Put a pin in that. So since I'm a really loyal person, I always denied those feelings, that spark, that like those butterflies in my stomach. I would kind of deny it and be like, no, like he's the music video director or whatever. Like just really
Kept it professional. Huh?
yeah, I was trying to like suppress my feelings. But then once I broke up with the fiance, then we ended up going to another wax show together.
God dang, how many wax shows did you go to? She catch a summer tour or what?
No, I was such a huge fan. Like
Oh,
I would
okay,
go to
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
his shows.
Damn.
Yeah, and so which is crazy because he ended up being at our wedding and stuff. It was pretty
Who,
cool.
Wax?
Yeah, he was at our wedding.
So you used to go to his rap shows.
Yeah.
He ends up going to your wedding.
Yeah.
So he knew you as these people are at my shows all the time.
Well, he knew me that way, but then obviously he knew Casey a different way because they actually had a friendship and a relationship.
Yeah.
And but anyway, so then
I like hearing about this.
Yeah.
It's fun.
so
The history.
yeah, the history
So keep going.
of our relationship. Every time I tell this story, I end up like telling like too many details. I get too into it,
yeah,
where
yeah,
people
yeah,
are like,
yeah.
"Get to the point."
No. This form. Slow it down. More details. We want to know how his breath smelt and his body odor, and
No, so, okay.
the whole thing.
The first night that we actually connected, Casey and I
What do you mean by connect?
connected like we actually spoke and had a we had a 2-hour conversation.
Outside of the wax show?
No, it was actually at Dumbfounded's album release party.
Shout out to Dumb again.
Yeah.
Damn.
At his album release, he had like this rooftop party, and I remember the date too because it was 11,
Was
11,
it in
11.
Koreatown?
Or 11-1-11. Yeah, it was in K-Town. It was sponsored by like...
I think because my homie lived with them. My homie Mikey lived. Was it like, do you live with a bunch of other Asian guys?
I wasn't close to Dumb, so
Okay,
I don't remember.
yeah, I was just wondering. Yeah.
But anyway,
Sorry,
we were
just-
there, and then I actually went with my then boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna go get some drinks at the bar. And then that's when I saw Casey, and he kind of stopped me. And then I was like, "Hey, Casey, whatever." And we start talking. Next thing I know, 2 hours pass, and then my boyfriend comes over to us, pissed, because he was so mad. He was like, "Where have you been? I've been looking for you all over this party." And I'm like, oh, "I'm so sorry." Like, "Hey, well, here's Casey." Like, "Hey," and then I introduced them, and then but he was like not having it, and he like left, and I was still like, I'll deal with him later. So I was just still talking to Casey because I was just so intrigued in the conversation.
Oh my God, I just got a panic attack because I was thinking about her.
If she would do
If
that.
we're at a bar and I see, like, if I saw her talking to some guy for
That's
2 hours.
pretty bad, I know.
Oh my God.
It sounds bad, but honestly, I
would
had never
lose.
done that though until Casey.
Why did you do that?
There was
Why did you do it? Why did
there
you
was
do
a
it?
connection. I couldn't deny that connection. I was just so drawn. Like we were drawn to each other.
Okay.
We really were. Honestly, we were.
Dude.
So
Babe, that's Tiff.
I know, but are you going to
Like,
do
you're
that?
gonna get
No,
in
'cause
trouble
it
now
makes me
'cause of me.
scared. Like, is this something common that females do?
no, it's not. It really isn't. I
Babe,
promise.
talk to me.
It's not.
Oh no, we're gonna have. This is gonna be. It
No.
doesn't end here though. This is it. We're getting into something. No, it's going.
Like an
deep
imaginary
tonight.
situation that
Oh,
you've never
we're going-
even been in. You're in trouble
No,
for.
we're
I'm
gonna talk
sorry.
about these things, but keep going.
Yeah. So then, where'd I leave off? I don't remember.
Yeah, you're talking. Your
Like, I
boyfriend was
remember.
there at the bar.
Oh, right.
But you were talking to Casey for 2 hours.
Yeah, so
Damn.
then the boyfriend takes off, and then I started talking to Casey, and then it comes up. So we were in K-Town, right? And he tells me, "Have you ever had Korean barbecue?" I'm like, "No, what is that? I've never even heard of it."
What? You
Yeah.
What?
And then that was his reaction. That was his exact reaction.
You never had Korean
He
barbecue?
was like flabbergasted.
From the main story. Now you're just like, intrigued.
Now we're going to Korean barbecue.
Well, it leads to something better. I'll tell
Okay,
you.
so Casey brought that up. Here,
Korean
I'm gonna
barbecue.
move this. I don't know why
Oh,
this
yeah.
bothered me.
Thank
I
you,
feel like
thank
your
you.
elbow's gonna hit it. But keep
That's
going.
your like inner parent right there, because I do
I
that
ain't
all
gonna
the
be
time.
no parent soon. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant?
I gotta stop. I'm getting you in trouble. I'm sorry.
We're gonna talk about it.
It's okay.
We're gonna talk about it. But
No,
keep
so
going.
anyway.
So Casey says after the bar is closed.
No, it's a Korean barbecue. So then he was just
But
so...
you were still with your man at the. You were still with your man.
No, so he took off at that point. So it
He
was
got
just,
that mad?
Yeah, he got that mad. So he booked it. He was like, "I'll see you outside." So then I was still talking to Casey. That's the whole Korean barbecue thing came up, and then he was like, "What? You've never had it? We gotta go eat Korean barbecue sometime." Like, yeah, Wax, E, like everyone, like we'll all go. Your boyfriend, everyone. So I'm like, cool. Let's plan that for a future date. So then I gave him my number, and then
Dude, you had a man though.
but I was trying to be as platonic as possible. I was really not trying to take anything. I was not flirting, or at least I wasn't intentionally flirting.
Okay, that's
I was trying my best to be
I
a
know
good
you
girl.
didn't do it. Technically, wasn't wrong.
I
It
didn't
was
do
just
anything.
hey, let's just on some friendship.
Yeah, it was just
hang
really
out.
platonic. So
Okay.
yeah, so then I got number and everything. I go outside. My boyfriend's so mad. We end up getting an argument.
Did you see that go down?
What do you mean?
Did your boyfriend see it go down? Like,
that whole.
did
Well,
she-
he saw he was angry for the whole 2-hour thing. But the time I gave him my phone number,
Yeah.
my boyfriend already left. So then when I go talk to him, he's so angry that we end up getting in this huge fight, and I was this close to asking, because I didn't have anyone else's number that was at that party, to asking Casey for a ride home, but I didn't because I was being good. I ended up just calling a taxi. I didn't call him. So see, I was being a good girl.
So your boyfriend just dipped on you?
We got in a fight. I walked away. He left. Yeah, pretty much. So that was that night. So then fast forward, me and that guy, we end up breaking up.
Okay, how did that go down? I'm interested. I'm interested in that story.
Oh, no. That's
No,
a
no.
whole nother
No, that's
long
the good
story.
the meat and potatoes. I want to know the meat and potatoes. Go ahead. You don't have to get detailed. Just tell me just
What
a rough,
happened with
just a rough
between
thing. Yeah.
Okay, well, we were together for 3 years.
No, but did he did you go into the bedroom and say that's it, it's over? Or
Well, we
I wanna-
actually because we broke up months after that, maybe like a whole half a year or something. But it was we were heading towards that end.
You guys live together?
No, by the time we broke up, I was not living with him. But we were planning a wedding, which was weird. But yeah, so I don't know. That's like a whole nother thing of my
Getting
life.
steamier.
Yeah.
The story.
So back to Casey though, because I
All right,
like
back
the
to
story
Casey.
with Casey better.
Okay.
It has a happy ending, you
Okay.
know, the whole marriage and everything. Yeah. So then.
We like to hear the drama though too. I like the
How did the
drama.
breakup go down? though?
Yeah, how did the break? Yeah, come on. you kind of bypassing that.
No. There was not like one big old that's it, it's over. It was kind of more like, it was like weeks of just fighting and not really getting along, and to the point where I decided I really don't want to be with you.
How bad did the fights get? Did he get physically abusive?
No. It was never physical or anything. It
But
was
did you
just
scream at him?
I screamed a lot at him, and I'd never scream, but with him I would. Yeah, it was just so toxic. It was really unhealthy, that relationship.
She screams at me too.
I'm not gonna, that doesn't make me break up with you.
I mean, we're different people, Stevie. You gotta remember, we're not the same person.
We're not so pathetic.
Okay,
Yeah, so
keep going.
yeah, and then it got to the point though with that dude where our breakup got kind of ugly to the point where he was stalking my house.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear about.
Yeah, he was stalking me, and it got ugly to the point where I was this close to moving to San
How'd you
Diego.
know he was doing? You were gonna go move to San Diego?
Yeah, I was gonna go move with my aunt because I wanted to get away from him. I was just like, I was so. It got
So
to that-
how was he stalking you? Like he was wearing camouflage and like.
No, he'd park his car around the corner.
Wait. Say that again.
He would park his car around the corner and wait for me to get home. Yeah. The reason why I found out he was stalking me was because my aunt slept over one day and she had this charger, and he starts texting me you left me for some dude that has a charger, blah. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, I see this car outside your house. And I'm like, dude, that's my aunt's car. You're freaking crazy. So yeah,
man.
it got pretty ugly.
Was this? I'm just curious. What was the ethnicity of the?
Mexican.
It was a Mexican dude?
Yeah. Casey's the only
Asian dude.
Asian or non-Latino that I've ever dated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Crazy. Keep going. This is
So,
interesting stuff.
Where should I go? Like, where should
So
I go
the
with this story?
breakup, you obviously broke up with him, right?
Yeah, I did.
How did he take that? Did he cry?
A lot, yeah.
Oh, like on the spot?
Yeah, he cried a lot. He was just
Like, was
devastated.
he saying, oh, no, please.
He's like, no, I'll change. I'll do this. I'll do the same story. And it was already 3 years of that. So I'm like, I am so
You were
over
with him for
it.
3 years?
Yeah. I was just over it by that point. I just didn't want to deal with it anymore.
There was no love, but you must have still had some love for him. 3 years is a long time. No love, a little bit of love for him?
No, it's because, honestly, the love, I think it died. So JK, everyone at JK, they call me in too deep because I don't know how to get myself out of situations where this dude, it led to me getting engaged because I was just so like in too deep.
Oh, man.
I couldn't get out of it. So, yeah. So I'm known as in too deep with JK.
Now, is this... you have to, after the cameras are off, you have to tell me, I want to see a picture of this.
Oh, for sure, I'll show you.
So are you cool now with him?
No,
Kirby,
that hurt. It's okay. No, it's okay. He's a good boy. No, so we did not end like friends because he's the type of he was really immature.
He was?
Yeah.
In what ways?
Like he was just really childish, and so like as soon as we broke up, he was just like, no, you're the enemy now, you're the ex, like there's no way we can ever be friends. And
he said those words, you're the enemy now?
Not verbatim, but obviously
the vibe was
the vibe was like that. So we can never be friends. But it turned out that he had a daughter later on, and like he's cool, so good for you.
Oh.
Yeah, he has a daughter now.
He has a daughter? Mm-hmm. How'd you find that out?
Oh,
Facebook?
we have a mutual friend, and she was at the wedding, and she was just telling me like, yeah, so now he has a daughter. I'm like, cool, that's awesome. But yeah, so he's good now.
Crazy. All right, let's go back to Casey then.
Yeah, so back to Casey.
That was just good timing on his part, wouldn't you say?
Hella good time.
Hella good time, right?
Yeah, you know,
Prince Charming, you just happened to be there. And
you know,
he was a gentleman.
Later on, he told me when he saw on Facebook when I put like in a relationship to engaged, he said that like there was a part of him where he was actually really bummed out, where he was like, "Damn, I can't get that girl anymore." But then look at them, like look how things panned out.
Wow. Yeah. So he really liked you, huh?
Yeah, I guess he did.
Damn. Okay, so let's further that, like the story with you.
Yeah, okay, so then after that whole Korean barbecue talk, we ended up, and then I broke up with my ex. I invited him to Cinco de Mayo party that I had.
Casey?
Yeah, Casey.
But you guys are just homies still, right?
Still just strictly just friends. And I invited him over to my place because I was throwing a Cinco de Mayo party.
Yeah. Did you make Mexican cuisine or what? Because I make asada now.
Oh, do you?
I'm making asada for her tonight.
Oh, again? Because I remember you made it, like last week?
Oh, yeah, I told you. Oh, yeah. I told you my recipe. Yeah, I told them,
Like Worcester sauce and all that.
All right, you don't have to give out my Don't give out my recipe, yeah.
I mean, that's the only ingredient. That's all I know.
So, you know.
So, okay, moving on.
There. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo party. But he wasn't able to come because his birthday was the next day and he was in San Diego. San Diego just keeps making its way in this story.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was.
Were you bummed out about that?
No, because I was still like, I put like a wall up against my feelings. I'm like, oh, okay, he can't make it. Oh well. So then Wax had another show coming up, right?
Damn, the third Wax show. How many Wax shows?
No, I went to a lot. No, well, I think we saw each other maybe like about three shows.
So Casey was always there too?
Not always, but I saw him a few times.
Okay, so another Wax, the 10th Wax show.
Yeah, well, this was the Wax show though because we ended up going together.
You and Casey?
Yeah. As friends, like in my eyes, I told him like, dude, I just got out of an engagement. I don't want to like start anything with anyone or anything. So it's like, hey, homie. Yeah, that's it. So we ended up going together and the next...
he picked you up?
I picked him up.
That's what's up.
And you know, so back then I had a even heavier Chicana accent. And so he said when I called him on the phone and I was like, hey, I'm outside. To him, he heard,
you didn't say, I'm outside, eh?
Hey, I'm outside. Or something like that. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it on the spot.
Don't be ashamed. That's what's up.
No,
this
it's
is
not
LA.
that I'm ashamed. It's like I can't do it on cue. Like I'm really bad with accents. So if it comes out, it comes out. But
you used to have that slang?
I guess that's what Casey said. I had like a very
you used to
heavy...
say like, ¿Qué onda ese? What's up?
Pretty close, but
Like, you had
not like
slang.
cholo talk.
Well, okay,
but
not
like,
cholo talk.
Like
Okay,
Chicana,
yeah, okay,
more
yeah.
like Chicana
Chicana,
stuff.
that's
yeah,
what's
like
up, yeah.
like instead of like saying 3, it'd be like
Yeah.
3, or like it kind of comes out really like slurred,
Yeah.
like Spanglish.
You're making him nervous.
Why?
I want to hear more of the Chicano slang, man.
I wish I could just do it on cue though. I really can't.
This fool. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna say what gang, but this fool lives in a straight up Chicano neighborhood.
Oh, so you know
like-
what's up.
Like
The
gang
Chicanos.
area, right, George?
Park Tres, man. Love those guys.
They're cool with it. They're like down with. They're like they treat these guys good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's great.
'Cause they
Not
res-
your scholars, man. You
No,
just
no. They
cool.
respect. They respect the street
Yeah.
in the neighborhood.
That's
yeah,
why.
Yeah.
That's why they get love.
Okay. So go back. So you're like, hey, I'm outside, eh? Come
Yeah, I'm
out.
outside.
Yeah.
So then we end up going and we eat Korean barbecue together.
Again? Where? You're
No,
not
no,
even
not
saying the
again.
spots. What Korean barbecue? Where
Oh,
at?
I think that spot is closed now.
Agassi?
I don't even
What
know.
other ones are there, babe?
Well, the one that we would go all the time was Odesan. That's the one we would go
Odesan.
all the time. But
Oh,
that
okay.
wasn't the one that we had our first date at.
Okay.
Or first unofficial date, because in my eyes we were still friends. But anyway, we ended up going eating Korean barbecue.
Just you and him?
It was supposed to be the group of us.
But it was just you
But
and
then,
him?
like, somehow these people started dropping out. And I'm like, okay, then I guess it's just the
Ooh,
two
it was
of us.
fate.
It really
The
was.
stars were lining up for
Yeah,
you
because
guys.
then later that night we got
Keep
really
going.
drunk.
Wait. It started with the soju at the... You're drinking at the Korean...
Beer, but yeah.
drinking
yeah.
beer at the Korean...
Korean
restaurant?
barbecue. Yeah.
How many beers? You guys were just casually drinking beers?
We were so entranced in the conversation. I honestly can't even tell you how many drinks I drank, but I just know that I walked out
got
of
a good
there
buzz?
stumbling. I was just
you got a buzz.
I was like pretty drunk.
Well, you had to drive.
No, he was driving. So he controlled himself. He wasn't drinking like crazy, but I guess me, I was just like so into the conversation. I don't know. I was just thirsty. And you know how at the Korean barbecue spots they give you the tiniest little cups too?
Yeah.
So I have no idea how many of those I drank. But we end up going, so we were supposed to meet up with Wax. He was at, Ryan Phillippe, the actor? He was at his
I don't
mansion
know him.
or something.
No, I don't know him. No.
Do you know of him?
No, I don't.
The actor.
Do I?
He was married to Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, yeah. If you showed me a picture, I would.
Yeah, he
I'm
was
not
in
good
Cruel
with
Intentions.
Okay.
That guy.
Yeah. I'm just not good with names.
Yeah, so we're supposed to meet up with him at that dude's house. But then...
In the Hollywood Hills?
Yeah. Or actually, I don't remember where he lived. But anyway, we're supposed to go there. One thing or another happened. We couldn't go. We ended up going to Casey's place.
What? Wait. Too soon.
It was pretty too soon. But like I
Just
said,
you
I
and
drank a
him?
lot.
Just you and him?
Yeah. So we were supposed to just watch movies.
Casey, you dirty devil.
We're supposed to Netflix.
No!
There was not supposed to be any chill.
There is no such thing as Netflix.
I'm so
Yeah.
dumb though and so naive and so like, oh yeah, like we're just friends that I totally just went with everything.
What? I can't judge Casey or you because on our first date...
Oh,
Wait, hold up.
now I gotta hear these
On
deets.
our first date,
What happened?
I mean, we got sushi right, and then we saw Star Trek.
We didn't really see Star Trek.
I put
So-
my hand right in her crotch.
Wow, very forward.
First date.
Very, very
I
forward.
know.
What,
So
how
I
did
was
she
no
how'd you
gentleman.
react?
I liked it.
I wish you guys could have seen her face. I liked it. That was the best response. You got yourself a keeper.
And then I wanted to get it by her boba because we were walking. We took the train everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And the boba was closed. And I was going to be a gentleman and say, it was a good date. But what did I say? Just kick it for 20 minutes. I said, yeah, why don't you come in? Let's kick it for a sec.
No,
Smooth,
not a sec.
smooth.
You said
No.
exactly 22 to 30 minutes.
No,
What? 22 to 30 minutes. That's precise.
This is gonna be
No, Steve,
this is
22.
gonna be shown on YouTube, man. So people are gonna hear it and they're gonna say, "Hey, I put a time restraint on it." I think I might have said that. I might have said that.
Were you guys done within 30 minutes then? Or?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
good answer. See,
And
she's
you
a
know,
good-
I these Christmas lights, because these I had lights in here, right, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was
so,
here.
Yeah, so I always
Weird.
I want to make sure like I just had the Christmas lights on
Oh, that's romantic.
to set the mood.
And then he played the piano for me
Oh, how cute. You know what Casey
No,
did for me?
I don't remember doing
He
that.
played the guitar. Yeah, he did.
Okay, so let's go back. So he invited you in.
Yeah, so we were supposed
And were
to
you
just
nervous?
watch. No,
Oh no,
'cause
you were buzzed.
I was hella buzzed, one. And then two, I promise you, I was not trying to take it anywhere, like at all. I really thought we were just friends.
let's keep it 100. Hey, listen.
I am keeping it 100.
Let's keep it 100. Because your
110.
kid might watch this and she'll be like, "Mom, you could have told the truth." No, you had no intentions
No,
like that.
I had zero intentions of taking it anywhere.
Anywhere.
At
So
all.
what were you planning to do? Just sit there, maybe have a cup of tea?
Well, we
I don't
we
know.
stopped by a gas station because I had to pee since I was really drunk.
Did you say the Netflix line though? For
No,
real?
or actually, I don't remember.
Because that's like a pretty popular line, I bet, huh?
You know what?
Let's come kick it and watch
I think
Netflix.
things just ended up happening. Like it was meant to be because the whole thing with the Ryan Phillippe mansion thing didn't work out. So then that's when I was the one that was saying like, I'm not ready to go home. Like it's still so early. Like it's such an early night.
Hey! So there's a little devil in you too.
Maybe subconsciously I was like, yes, but honestly, consciously,
just
I
be
was
honest.
not.
You wanted to kick it with Casey, right?
Yeah, I wanted to hang out with
you
him,
wanted to
but-
hang out.
But not anything more at that moment. So then,
Okay, so just let's describe the scenery. Like, did he live alone? Was it a one bedroom?
Ooh, wait till
let-
I tell you this.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So
Let's get
he
into
had
that.
a roommate, right? Which, by the way, just had a baby. Congratulations. He had his roommate, and he used to live with his ex-girlfriend. And so apparently she had moved out, but by the time I got to the place, her shit was everywhere in the apartment. I'm like, this is so weird. I was like moving her shoes and her makeup, and I'm
Wait,
just like, what the
whose
fuck?
girlfriend? So it was
Casey's.
Casey's roommate's girlfriend.
No. Casey's ex-girlfriend.
Casey's
Yeah.
ex-girlfriend?
Casey's ex-girlfriend lived there. And she
Casey's
didn't-
ex-girlfriend shit was around?
everywhere. Like
I mean,
she
stuff
was
was
like
around?
a slum. Like she had clothes and things it looked like she still lived there, so I kind of don't believe him when he told me she moved out. Because I'm like, there's no way. How does someone just leave
How did
all
that
their
make
shit
you
everywhere?
feel? I want to know how that made you feel when you saw that.
I didn't feel anything because, like I said, I really wasn't trying to take things anywhere. So I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, her shit's everywhere.
What kind of stuff was out? Like her sweat, like her clothes, and
Yeah,
what
like
else?
her makeup, her shoes, her clothes, like just everything of hers. Like she liked a lot of Hello Kitty stuff, so Hello Kitty shit was everywhere. Yeah. So that
I'm guessing
weird.
was Casey's ex-girlfriend. She was an Asian girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think she's Filipino or something. Yeah.
Okay. And so when you saw that stuff, and then what else? What happened?
Well, I
after
asked
that?
him, I'm like, wait, I thought she moved out. And he was like, oh, yeah. Well, towards the end of the relationship, I kicked her out of the room. She was sleeping in the living room. So that's why all her shit's here in the living room. So I'm like, okay. Why wouldn't she take it with her? I don't know.
So she was physically gone from the premises,
Like,
but
she
her
had moved out.
but her stuff was still there.
All her shit was there.
What do you mean all?
Like, okay, like
Her luggage, like
no,
all her.
I mean, like the whole living room had her shit everywhere. Like, it's just, there was just stuff everywhere. I don't know how else to explain that, but
Did
yeah.
you like kick some of the stuff aside? Like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, I had to like sit down on the couch, so I'm like, okay, let me move some of her
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But yeah, so then
Did you smell her aroma?
I don't
Like
think
like
so.
her
I don't-
pheromones and
that-
like did you?
That wasn't
Did you
a
get
thought
like
of
catty?
mine.
Like, oh man, like defensive?
No.
Like, what's this other female smelling here?
No, but you know what's weird? The next morning though, I went to the bathroom, and when I saw her shampoos and stuff, I did get a little like, why is her stuff here? Because at that point, like we had already taken it there. So then I was like,
Wait! Why did you skipped a couple steps? Don't try to fast forward that part. We want to build up to that part. So you saw her shampoo and her conditioner.
That was the next morning,
All right,
but yeah.
then let's go. Let's rewind back to. Okay, it's at night. You're in a spot. You see a bunch of her stuff.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
then we crack open the beer that we bought at the gas station.
Another beer?
Yeah, we got a 6-pack, and then started drinking. And then he showed me his entire DVD collection, which he has a fuck ton of DVDs. And so we were trying to pick out a
Sounds
movie.
like someone you know, huh, babe?
How cute! He's like you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So We ended up picking Be Kind, Rewind.
Okay.
So then we ended. Oh no, we talked about that movie, but we ended up watching Superbad. So then we played Superbad, and
It's a great movie just to have on the background also, right? While you're doing other things. But keep going.
Yeah, and then there was just this one moment. He ended up putting his arm around me, and then he like did this thing, and it was really romantic.
Wait.
And then I was just like, oh. And then next thing you know, we're kissing. So that, and then next thing you know, I'm waking up the next morning. I'm skipping that part.
No, you just skipped the main course. We want to know about the main course.
I have
can't.
branding, okay? Not just
Okay.
No.
Okay, so it was out in the living room,
No, so
You
we
went
were
right to the-
kissing in the living room.
but it ended up.
And then-
it ended up.
Well, somewhere in that night before everything, before the main course, he did play guitar for me in his bedroom. Like he pulled out his guitar.
Yeah, he serenaded you.
Yeah, he
He
did.
was serenaded.
Yeah, and I thought that was like, oh, how cute.
Yeah.
He's trying. He's like really
So-
trying.
So in the middle of Superbad, it was just like arm, and then he like went like that, like he did a whole move.
No, he was like this, right?
Yeah.
And then with this hand, he got my chin, and then he kind of like a look at me kind of thing. And then so I looked at him, and then that's when I was just like swoon.
Oh
and then,
man! So all you fellas in college right now, don't matter what university or state school you go to, listen from
Casey
like
got game.
what Casey did. He at the right moment he did like the right move. You know, wasn't forceful.
Exactly.
I wouldn't be able to do that. I'm the opposite.
Really? You're too thirsty?
Yeah, I'm way too desperate.
She's nodding.
Yeah, I usually I drop the ball, but Casey did it correct. He was suave about
Well,
it.
don't feel too bad because at that wax show that I mentioned earlier where we went together, like our first unofficial date, he was trying to put his arms around my
Casey?
waist. Yeah, he kept putting his arms on my hips. And I was just like, hey, like we're friends. Like, what are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah. So he did kind of like slip up there a little bit, but I mean, obviously things worked out. So yeah.
I'm sorry. I just thought of. I'd never told you this. When I was in college, I went to a Diggable Planets concert in Tempe, and I did that. I didn't even know who the girls were, but I tried to. I didn't even talk to them. I was just like kind of like pretend like I was like listening to the Diggable Planets, and I tried to I tried to
No.
grind on them.
You
Yeah,
dirty
but I was
boy.
like, I pretended like I was like watching Butterfly and Doodlebug, and I'm like doing this, but they were like,
They were reacting to you?
they're like, yeah, it was like,
what a creep.
Yeah, it was like a creep move. So guys, if you're listening, please don't ever do that.
Never, ever, ever.
You have to communicate with them first.
Yeah, because then did you get the homegirl that came in like, hey, what are you doing? Usually there's a
no,
homegirl
you
that
know
comes
what?
in.
I thought it kind of worked for maybe a minute or two. Well, I felt kind of maybe her butt push up against me, but what happened was when I thought I was getting in I was in with it, they literally like broke out like rats. They literally
What
ran away from.
happened?
They literally just
Not
went.
cockroaches,
They
rats.
literally like looked at each other and just like darted like. So I was like all alone, like just. I had to play it off like I was
You
like,
still
like I thought it was
You're
like meant
still
to
dancing?
be. Like I didn't. I was just like in my mind. I'm like you're an idiot.
Did you get embarrassed? I always think
Yeah.
like, what do guys think of when they approach women like that?
You know what? It was probably the worst thing you could do because there was no communication established.
You just went in from behind.
Trying to go up to someone at a coffee shop and like trying to grind them.
Did you even see their face before you started
No, I
crying?
didn't even
You're
know what
just
they looked like. I just saw two butts, and I'm like, I was just,
Wow.
just like.
What if it turned out to be like someone else, like not even female? What would you have done?
I would have known how to play that. I like my bad, you know. What are you laughing
My
at?
bad, I humped you.
I'm telling you a vulnerable story, babe. You know. So let's go back to I don't know why I thought of that story. Yeah,
Oh,
but
because
she
the hands
knows.
on the hips.
Hands on the hips.
Yeah, Casey was trying to pull that move, and I was like, nah.
But it's to do what I was trying to do in Tempe at
Well,
the Diggable Planet show.
I guess,
it's
yeah.
to grind your butt.
Yeah,
Let's just
exactly.
say it.
It was.
Casey
That's
wanted to
true.
grind your butt.
He did. You know, that night though, we ended
Because
up.
guys like doing that.
I know. I
Yeah.
found out.
I don't
just
know
now.
what it is. It's crazy because guys don't even have to look at the face. If they just see the back of the hair and like a nice
Just
butt, they
anything.
just. I've seen it at clubs. Dude, like
Still?
they grab. Well, I haven't been to a club in a long time, but
Oh, that's
I
good to
remember
hear.
seeing stuff like that. Guys like it's like animal behavior. They like
Yeah.
they like it's like
That's
animalistic.
happened to me a few times.
Where
when-
guys will just
when I
try
used
to
go
grind on you?
Yeah, I used to go.
See, so you've experienced
I've
it.
been the victim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened to me.
So what do most girls? I know it's a generalization, but can you guess what most girls think of when that happens in real time, like when a dude just pushes up on your butt?
Well, I could tell you what I was thinking. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this creep who thinks he could get all up in here? Yeah, and then the sassiness comes out. And then anger starts.
Real anger.
It's real anger. It's like, how the fuck dare you?
So
Yeah.
would you be in the right? Okay, if like I was a girl and some guy was grinding on my butt, can you throw elbows? Like,
Hell yeah.
So you're in the right to just go like that.
I think so for sure.
Okay.
I've done that. Not like because I'm in too deep. I'm not very good with confrontation. But I have done the fucking get the fuck off of me kind of
Yeah,
thing.
the cringe.
Like what?
Yeah,
What do you
yeah.
do? And then I'll make eye contact with my friend and I'll be like, this guy behind me. And then she'll come in and start like, she'll save me.
Oh,
That's what girls do.
you
We have to
need
work
a
in
homie.
groups.
You need a home girl with you.
Yeah.
So you work like a team.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So Casey tried to grab your waist that one night, and it wasn't the time.
No, it definitely
Okay,
wasn't.
let's go back to you were watching Superbad, so yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I mean,
yeah.
so then.
George,
yeah.
you want to hear it, right? Yeah.
Well,
He does the move, right? So in his mind, because we're all dudes here, in his mind, he got to first base.
Yeah,
So he's thinking, in his mind, he's like, yes.
probably.
Woo,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
in there.
Yeah.
If the night would have ended like that, he would have been cool.
Probably. Yeah, but then.
Most guys would be cool with that.
Yeah.
Right, George?
Yeah.
I mean,
First base? Price?
you would have just been okay. You wouldn't have gone like blue balls or something.
No, I always mess it up. I've always
So you're used to that.
Well,
that
I always
feeling.
try to push it, and I usually
It just
it
doesn't.
just doesn't go my way. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah. Well.
You know,
Yeah. I mean, see, it worked. It worked
mean-
to someone.
2 years almost.
See, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah,
For
we've
real.
taken trips. You know,
Oh, really?
We've been to
Where have you been?
Hawaii and Tulum, right, babe?
Oh.
About to go to, she's about to go to England for grad school.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
London,
Oh, wait.
yeah.
So you're gonna try the whole long distance thing?
I've never been there.
Or long distance relationship?
Yeah, dude, we're in. I mean, I'm in with the family. It's a
Oh,
it's a
how
thing.
cute.
Yeah.
That's
Family knows about it.
What does she study?
Oh, she's an animator. She does animation.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. I think Julia was into that stuff.
Yeah.
Julia.
Oh, so we can sidetrack.
Yeah, we are.
We have to get to the point where he does first base. Then what
Yeah.
happens?
Then I was the one that was like, you want to take this to the bedroom? So then we end up going to the bedroom. And then, I mean, I don't know how much detail you want me to tell you because that's where I'm stopping. You're not going to hear any more than
So
that.
just use your imagination.
Yeah, just use your
fellas.
imagination for the
you
rest
know
of
what
that.
happened. But you suggested that.
I did.
Did he at least put up a fight? Like, no, it's too soon.
No, of course not. He was like, hell yeah, let's go. Yeah, immediately he was like, yeah, the bedroom's right
What
over
if he
here.
would have said, you know what? It's too soon. Let's just take it slow.
What would he have done?
What would you have done?
What would I have done?
If he said no.
Oh, he said
if he's
no.
like, it's
Oh,
you're
damn.
moving too fast. You're moving too fast.
Oh
Well,
man,
yeah.
I would probably be like, are you even into girls at this point? Like, am I even like, is this like a possibility? Because I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know what I would
Okay.
have said. I probably would have been bummed for sure.
Yeah.
I would've
So
been
what
bummed
things
out.
for like the single guys watching? Because most of my viewers are single male
Oh.
viewers, preferably ethnic guys
Mm-hmm.
or white guys too. But they're usually what's the whole? Maybe in their 20s,
Mm-hmm.
mid 20s to 30s. That's the right. Would you say, George? Those are the people who watch
That's
the
your
Steebee
demo?
Weebee
Good mix of
show.
greatest people in the
Yeah,
world.
good mix of
Awesome.
single like guys. What would you suggest? What did Casey do right in these like experiences that you were just sharing?
timing was everything.
So timing, guys, make sure the timing's correct. Go ahead.
Yeah, timing. He was very what's the word?
Polite.
He was also
gentleman.
very gentleman-like. That's the word.
He was a gentleman.
He would like open my doors throughout all dinner. Like
would you call that like chivalry? Like
but chivalrous. That's the word I couldn't think of.
So
he's very chivalrous.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of old school. I like that stuff still. I guess a lot of new girls. I don't know if they're into that, but. Yeah, that worked for me. He was really, really chivalrous. Yeah. And
would you say not to force a vibe that's not there?
Definitely.
Because guys, I've made that mistake so much when I went to Arizona State.
Oh yeah, that immediately turns girls off immediately.
Yeah, you can't. If the vibe is not there, don't force the vibe
at all.
If it's not there, it's not there. Just take your loss. You wake up, for a new day.
Yeah.
Right?
I hate to admit this because I think about when Casey did this to me and it kind of gets me a little angry, but he was right. It's good to kind of ignore the girl a little. Because it makes the girl kind of want like your attention.
Wait. My girlfriend's agreeing.
Right. It works. Yeah.
So you single guys out there, the viewers of the Steebee Weebee Show, kind of ignore the girl.
Let's get a specific.
Yeah.
All right. So
tell them a specific.
So like this only works if she's like a little bit into you. Then you kind of like back off, and then it's kind of like I don't know, you just kind of have to feel it out, and if she's like really into you, then you kind of be like, all right, well, we'll make plans. This is what Casey did to me. He made plans with me, and then he said like, I'll pick you up at 7. That fool didn't show up until 11, and I'm like, what the hell? These are dick moves. That's why I'm angry at him. Yeah. These are legit dick moves, but it works.
At the end of the day, they work.
It kind of works. Like, it kind of does.
Wait, how did you get away with showing up at 11?
Right? I don't know. I was so nice. I'm telling you, in too deep.
Dude,
what were you doing there during this whole time?
I was so mad.
She would have lost her mind.
I was so mad. And I still haven't let that go. So I'd be like, you're so lucky I still answered your calls after that. But it turned out this fool was having lunch with some other girl or dinner with some other chick. And I'm like, what? Yeah.
Whoa.
Cheeseman, man.
Let's back up there.
So always have dinner with other chicks.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. I still cannot let that go.
It works,
No, but there's another.
Deny what works.
There's another way to phrase that. It's like you have to seem like you're a wanted man. Like,
that's the game he was playing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
that's the game he was playing.
I'm with this other chick right now. Just wait your turn.
Actually,
wait your turn.
It would
that's
have
what
worked.
he was doing.
I think that's why I'm angry because he wasn't upfront about it. He kind of like hid that. I guess he was like.
Was he a player?
I mean,
he sounds to me like he was a player.
A little bit, sort of. Apparently, that the girl.
Babe, did he sound like a player?
No, it remains to be seen. Yeah.
I'm just letting you know. I don't want to get too much off topic, but I didn't know what a fuckboy was.
Do you know now?
Until when?
She until I was with.
He heard about all my exes.
Yeah, until I heard.
They were all
until I
fuckboys?
heard about all of her ex-boyfriends.
So
I did not know what that term. Well, explain to the viewers what that is.
Well, for what I know, it's like a Logan Paul, right? That's like a fuckboy, like a Jake Paul, Logan Paul kind of guys, where they're all like loud and they want to be like players, and they're just douchebags, pretty much.
So it's another word for a douchebag.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like a new term now. He's a fuckboy. And they always wear the long ass t-shirts. Those are like the fuckboy.
Oh, so they dress a certain way.
I would think so.
Lifestyle.
Probably. Maybe you're right. I believe you more than me.
So I would think that just the word itself is a guy that's all he wants to do.
It's just fuck.
It's just the more the merrier.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of committing to one person. It's like, I'm a fuckboy, and it's like this man. They're like animals. They just nothing satisfies them.
Yeah, probably.
It's like they need a new scoop of ice cream. They're like, I need this one.
Those are the guys that grow up to be like very, very fucking lonely, like super lonely guys.
Tell the viewers.
Yeah, don't be a fuckboy.
So yeah, maybe when they're. Oh, well, I can't blame them when they're in college. That's the
time of your life. Like, just don't play with girls' hearts. Like, that's the main thing. And don't be an asshole.
Wait, you don't agree, babe? That's no excuse?
It's never an excuse to be a bad person.
True. No, but I guess like if you're trying to jump from person, like get your experience in, like, all right, you do you, just don't play with people's hearts. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. It's like let everyone know what's on the table. That's all I'm saying. Then you won't be such an asshole.
Just be a good person while being an asshole, I guess.
Yeah, true.
So the statement "nice guys finish last," does that hold true to you guys? I mean, is there's some truth in that?
No, I don't think so. Mm-mm.
You don't think that's true?
She doesn't agree either. She's saying no.
George, you don't think that's true?
Oh, yeah.
You think, are you a nice guy? Is that why?
Hey, quit picking. Oh, I can say that to him. You can't say that to him.
I'm sorry, George.
Yeah, I could say that to him. George. George.
But you are,
There is
you're
an
a
element
really
of
nice
truth.
guy, though.
You just
I don't
said
think you
you
finished
like
last.
kind of
There's
like
no truth
assholes.
because of what attracted
No?
you was like those things that turned you on were the bits of asshole behavior.
That's true. I hate, but you know what? That's
That got the hooks in.
that's like me type
But
of
that's
girl.
everybody.
I don't think so.
Those little things
No.
are everybody.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't
If you show
know.
up 5 minutes early like I did every day, it's like, oh, he's way too eager.
Oh,
I'm the
how
only chance he
sad.
has. So
And
that's a
girls,
subliminal
I
message.
agree, and women could sense
I'm
that.
too German though. I'm
They
too
could
German,
sense
so I
it.
can't change myself.
They know. Somehow they know.
That's sad.
Right?
I want to
Bryant, look
hug
at
you right
Bryce
now.
is
That's so
agreeing
sad.
Too.
I'm just kidding.
They know. I mean, it's you guys. They could sense desperation. They
Do you
could sen-
feel like you come off like that? Like
He's not a desperate man. This guy's a professional man.
That's the thing. There's the little things that do work
Yeah.
that I can never do, and that's what I feel like I'm missing out on some techniques here.
Yeah.
Then,
Give.
I've gotta-
How about
You're
this?
still single, George?
Yeah.
Is that why?
This
You're
will
trying
be
to
a
get
great
some tips?
segment. This will be a great segment.
If you show up 5
This
minutes
is
early, you gotta be 10 times
This will be
more
a great
confident.
segment for George specifically. 3 pieces of advice to give George to do better in the
man.
dating game right
You know,
now.
I'm the type of
Go
person.
ahead.
Hold on, before I even get there, I'm the type of person that I'm like, I don't know shit. Who am I to give advice to
You're a
anyone?
woman, so
don't
that's
know.
that's more than half the
Liz Wax gonna have another
battle.
show. That's,
I know, right? That's where you meet your significant other at whack
Hey
shows.
Steve, if a wax show is happening on Tuesday night, sorry, I'm there. I am there.
You'll be on the front row.
He's actually on tour right now, so you
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
have a good chance of catching a
You
show.
should just try to be his DJ or something.
I
Just be
know,
on
right?
stage, like getting turned up, like
I
get
know,
some
you
cool
should.
In the
glasses.
front row waiting for girls to grind on me. Like, where are they?
Wait, do that move again?
That was a great move.
That's what George was doing.
I liked your dance.
Amazing.
Good.
All right, let's
He's
go
got moves,
back.
though.
Yeah,
I
he
mean, I'm
does, he
surprised
does.
you're single,
You know
George.
what?
Come on.
I think there's something to learn here. There's something he could learn.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy, but if he just kind of flips it a little bit, what you're saying.
Maybe just a tiny.
Woo,
like,
he
just
would be
a
very
little
successful.
bit, a little
Huh?
bit.
Just a little bit.
But you know what though? Who cares? Like it's you could also follow that like fuck it. There's someone for everyone. Just be you and you'll find your true mate.
Are you laughing? Are you mocking him?
I'm hoping there's reincarnation is real, because, eventually I'll...
Just be you.
Nice guys aren't usually themselves. They're just trying to people.
Oh, that's a good point. That's such a great point.
That's why people think nice guys finish last because
They're fake nice.
sacrificing. They're
So my girlfriend said off camera, nice guys aren't really nice guys. They're just
Putting up a front.
putting up a front. They're acting like nice guys.
That is a good point. Yeah, that's true. Because people see right through that too. When
Yeah.
you're like too nice, it's like, what's wrong with you?
But the reason why I like the asshole moves, is because it's like, oh wait, I thought we established that there was something there. You know? So
What did you just say?
I love you, babe.
You're going to be in so much trouble after this. I'm sorry.
No, we're gonna go to IKEA. We're gonna make it all right. We're gonna get a little.
Oh,
rug for it.
that's where you guys go?
Yeah, we go to IKEA.
You go to IKEA,
Yeah, we're gonna go
make
to
things
IKEA.
better?
Yeah, that's our happy place. We'll go.
Cute.
We're going. Yeah, we're gonna go to IKEA.
Take the
soon.
meatballs and everything?
And not only that, we get the ice cream cone.
I love
at
the
end.
ice cream
we
cone.
do
That's my
it. Yeah, we
favorite.
do. Hey, don't try to avoid the
am I
the
avoiding?
Casey stories.
What about it? I thought we finished it.
No, okay,
you're
so that.
Huh?
You're in the bedroom.
Oh my God. You
No,
really want
we
these?
don't need. We know what happens. We know what happens. So
Well, I can tell you the next morning.
yeah. I want to
Okay.
know the next morning. The next morning.
Okay, so the next morning,
You stayed the night.
I did. And when I woke up, so he swears that he woke up just like 2 seconds before me because I woke up to him staring at me. And I was like, what the hell? And he was like, because he saw that I got scared. He's
That's
like,
something that I would do.
you would stare at the girl?
Maybe I don't know.
That's creepy. I was really creeped out that morning. I was like, oh my gosh.
So how was he staring at you like this?
No,
Was he looking at your hair like?
He wasn't like lifted up from the bed.
Yeah.
Like he was just like looking over, and then I was just like,
yeah.
what the hell? But
Well, I thought you would like that because you like Casey.
it was just, I was not expecting. Okay, I had never like slept with someone after like that. I've never ever done that. Had always been in relationships. Like that was the first. Casey was supposed to be the first dude that I would start living like this dating lifestyle, because I had always been in long-term relationships. I had only been with 2 other guys before, and each one was 3 years.
Fair enough.
So Casey was supposed to be the first one that I was supposed to like start like dating with. Like I was trying to like hoe it out a bit, but
what did his
didn't
breath
work
smell
out.
like when you kissed him? Did it smell like mint?
He always had gum in his mouth. In the beginning of our relationship, he would never like not have gum in his mouth. So whenever I smell,
Ask me what my breath smells like all the time.
why you always have gum in your mouth?
Well, ask me what my breath smells like.
What does your breath smell like?
Poo.
I remember you said this on JK News.
Yeah. But keep going. So he always had what kind of gum? Spearmint?
Orbit.
So you
Orbit.
single guys, all the single guys out there, make sure you always have Orbit or some kind of really minty gum in your mouth when you're around girls you're attracted to.
But make sure your breath smells good though, decently. Because I dated this guy in high school. He always had gum in his mouth, but he had some medical condition or something. Because the
What did it
gum
smell
would
like?
not mask
It
his
smell like
nasty ass
poo?
breath.
Smell like poo?
Straight up poo, like straight up.
Even with bubble gum in there?
Yes, it was gum with poo smell. It was gross.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he would have a gob of gum and it would still smell like poo.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And that boyfriend lived in another city, so I would only
Yeah.
see him like once
Now,
a month or something.
There's 2 females in here. Mm-hmm. On a scale of 1 to 10, is that 10 being the worst kind of turn on? It's like that's like
Bad breath.
Yeah. Is that a major thing?
That's like a.
What if he looked like Brad Pitt, but his breath smelled like poo?
That's like
But he
a.
looks so good.
On a scale from 1 to 10, like 10 being the worst turn off, I would say it's like an 8 for me.
That's an 8.
Yeah, it's an 8.
What's the worst? Like poo on their clothes or no body odor that's like poo?
Yeah, I guess I would say body odor might be the top one. Yeah, that's pretty nasty.
But something that has to do with poo. Like
for
if
sure,
it smells like
for
poo.
sure. If it's poo,
So
it's
that's
done.
like 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
Something with interesting, but Casey wasn't. That's not his story.
He smelled good. He was
He had-
great.
And I noticed he has nice teeth. too.
Yeah, he has really
They're
nice
like
teeth.
you know they're like cute like the way he's got
Yeah.
nice teeth.
Well, when we started dating, though, he has 2.
Yeah, he's got 2 like there's a
No.
No?
On the bottom, his
I
bottom
thought they're
teeth.
like cute little chipmunk teeth. No.
No.
Okay.
No. But his 2 bottom teeth, because when he was a baby, like his teeth never grew in, so he had like 2 fake teeth. Yeah. So I remember starting dating him. I'm like, I didn't know you had fake teeth in your mouth, because he hid it so well. So see, like it doesn't matter if you have fucked up teeth. The girl would never know.
And so I mean, even like him being an Asian guy, everything was fine down there too.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was good.
It wasn't like.
No.
It wasn't like the whole what it wasn't like a piece of rice. It wasn't like a dinker.
No, it was good.
It was like
perfect.
normal.
Perfect
It was
for
like
me.
normal.
It was great.
Because Asian guys get a bad rap for that.
Well, Casey's the only Asian guy I've ever dated, and I could tell you from just Casey, I would say like, why? Why is that a thing?
So it wasn't like this. Okay. It wasn't like skinny.
No,
Okay.
no.
Okay, I just
Would you tell if it was?
I'm sorry.
Would I tell you if it was?
Yeah.
I would tell you.
Okay.
I'm an open book, guys. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. I got nervous
Because it was just too
it's like,
perfect.
why am I
As soon
asking
as he
about-
pans down, it just both of them fall.
Okay, so I won't ask about Casey anymore.
No, why? You can ask
No,
about
I was
it.
just curious. Yeah.
Well, I'm telling
when
you
you
the
saw
truth.
him get his it was dark, probably in the room that night. But what did you think about his body? Were you like, ooh, look at
Yeah.
that? Like his skin or something? Too?
Yeah, so I did think about his body because the 2.
Was that nice physique?
Yeah, so the 2 previous guys I was with, they were big guys.
They were fat.
Like really fat.
They were fat.
Like really fat guys.
Really? You didn't
Yeah.
say that.
Oh, I guess I didn't think it was.
Gordos.
I didn't think it was relevant.
Ooh, muy gordos.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it wasn't like I had a thing or anything. Like, if I explain how I even got into those relationships, you'll see, like, oh,
Like when you
in
say
too
fat,
deep.
like 200 pounds and up.
Yeah.
Damn, girl.
Okay, well, one of them was. The other one, he wasn't. Or actually, I don't know. I don't know how much he weighed, but
Damn, you
Yeah.
hit the jackpot with Case is slim.
yeah. And then also,
Not only slim, he's fit, dude.
he's really fit
Come
right now.
on.
He's really good. But I met him right after his fat phase too, because apparently he went through a really fat phase.
Who, Casey?
Yeah, when he was with his ex-girlfriend. So I'm like, she got the fat
He
Casey.
was depressed. Oh, you got the improved.
I got the good one.
You got the good Casey.
Yeah, and when we met, he had really long hair and it was really greasy and stuff. So
Who,
like
Casey
that
had
first,
long hair?
Yeah, he had hair like
But look at
mine.
him now, he's
Actually,
like-
he had hair like mine.
Oh.
It was like really long.
It was?
Yeah.
It's like clean cut now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he does that for me because he still wants to grow his hair out, and I'm like, please, babe, no, never grow it out again. Because I think
You
it was
guys married now, right?
yeah.
Okay,
We're
let's
married.
get to that. How we doing on time? I want to get to that too.
We're at an hour.
We're at an hour. We're good. But I want to know about that too.
Okay, what do you want to know?
Well, like when did that? Like how long were you dating until he popped the question? And
We got engaged on our 4th year anniversary of being together from that Korean barbecue night. It was actually our anniversary, which is May 19th.
And so you're doing the JK throughout this whole time, right? Too?
When we got engaged, yeah.
Like before that too, right?
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
doing JK
yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. And so we got married on our 5th year anniversary. And now we're going into our 6th year anniversary. So, yeah, 6 years.
Where'd you guys go on your honeymoon?
We went to Barcelona. We got married in Paris. Yeah, we got married in Paris, went to Barcelona. It was great. Wow. But like the court wedding though in May, because that big old wedding in Paris was in July. But the May one,
Your family went out for that?
my
made it?
mom and my aunts. Yeah. It was really
How'd
small.
you plan that? That seems like a lot of planning to do it in Europe like that?
For sure. I had to
on.
have a wedding planner for sure. I couldn't have done that by myself.
Can I ask how much? Like, was that a lot of money to do?
You know
that?
what's funny?
You would
A
think
lot
it'd be
of
like
people-
$50,000 or something crazy. 1,000 up there?
It was about
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because that
wow.
was kind of our budget.
Uh-huh.
And we actually came under our budget. Our wedding in Paris turned out to be cheaper than it would have if it was here. Because in Europe, they don't inflate prices just because it's a wedding. But here, as soon as you want to order a cake and you say it's for a wedding, they up the price like crazy. So we actually saved a lot of money doing it out in Europe. So it was great.
And then what's his relationship with the kid like too?
Oh my God.
I mean, did
so
it grow through time?
For
like,
sure.
Like
They
how
went-
was it at the beginning, and then how is it now? I'm just
Yeah.
interested in my own curiosity.
Yeah, so they met when Isaac was 4 years old, and he was about to start preschool when they met.
And then how was Isaac towards him?
Isaac was always really he was really happy and he was always trying to get along with him. But Casey in the beginning, he had an anger problem, so he would kind of have these anger bursts, and it kind of scared Isaac.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The
interesting.
K-rage.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
K-rage, huh?
yeah.
Well, Casey has
But
a
he did that
Chinese
to your
rage.
kid?
Well, there would be episodes where Isaac would kind of be around, and then Casey would have his little freakouts, and then Isaac would kind of get angry at Casey because he would see how it would make me feel. And so we had a talk with him, and I was like, you know what, you really need to control this stuff. You got to calm down, because Isaac started being angry, really angry
So the
towards
kid
him.
was getting mad.
Yeah, because he would see the whole situation. And so
It must have been hard on you, huh?
oh man, it was
Because you're
really
in the
hard.
middle of it.
For sure, and especially getting out of the previous relationship, it was just oh man, it was really tough.
So how'd you mend that? How do you mend that?
Well, we had to talk, and then Casey, he ended up going to these mindfulness classes. He started seeing someone to practice mindfulness, which is
A therapist?
not really a therapist. It's more someone who was teaching him how to be more mindful, more present, more in the right now, and teaching him how to meditate. And that really calmed him down a lot. That, honestly, that saved our relationship, because he stopped having these angry outbursts. And then his relationship with Isaac started getting better. And then now it's he calls him daddy. And so they're super, super tight. Yeah.
does that make you? That must make you happy.
Very, very happy. Like, it always touches my heart when I see their relationship, because Casey loves him as his own, and Isaac loves Casey as if that's like his dad. Like, that's straight up his dad. And Isaac still has his dad in his life.
Yeah.
So he sees him every weekend, and he's still around. But Casey, I think, is like up there for him. He even the other day he asked me, "Mommy, who's your role model?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm not sure." I'm like, "What about you?" He's like, "Daddy for sure is my role model." And he said that, and I'm like, "Ugh."
That make you want to cry?
Hell yeah. I was like sobbing when he turned around. I'm like, "Oh my god."
So what kind of family like events or like outings makes your kid the most happy? It's like Disneyland or like just going to the park?
He loves traveling. So
the kid likes traveling?
Yeah, we love to travel together. We took him to Japan a few years ago with the whole Jkyc crew. We all went to Japan. It was awesome. It was a company trip.
You guys are on that tip. You guys do like Jkyc trips?
Yeah, now that Bart has a baby and now it's getting a little more complicated, but we used to do a trip every year.
You guys just went to Vegas.
Yeah, that was the most recent one.
Dude, Jkyc, they do these outings, man.
Yeah, we went to Hawaii.
When do we get to do that? Maybe 5 years in?
We'll start doing 5 uploads a day with Steve, and then we'll get there.
Yeah.
Okay, so what does it take? Yeah, okay, so like let's end it like this. What advice do you give like our small operation here? Like as far as, because we look up to your guys' channel and like your branding and all that stuff. No, these guys are here to stay. But like, do we have to put out more content?
Probably, yeah. I mean, especially on the platform you guys are on. YouTube people love constant content in front of their face all the time, so you need more content for sure.
How many videos do you guys upload like on a normal day?
Each channel uploads, well, we've scaled back a lot, but back in the day we used to upload like 3 on party, like 5 on news.
What is party? I don't know what that is. Yeah, I've seen you're like.
Yeah, why hasn't Steve been on?
Yeah, I'd like to. I'd like to do party.
For sure, we'll get you on. So Jkyc parties where we play games. We play
I like playing games.
Board games or challenges or
like Ouija board.
No, never. I would never play that. Dude, you would want to play that when you lived in a haunted house?
We're against. I was just kidding. No, there's no way.
His mouth is all dry.
Yeah.
You're scared now?
There's no way.
Yeah, no.
I was just kidding.
I will never play with that either.
Like you're messing with.
I don't want to mess with that.
Yeah. No way.
For sure.
Monopoly, stuff like that.
Yeah. Clue.
Okay.
Yeah. We would
never do that. Yeah. But yeah, I already told you about my hauntings, in Poway.
Yeah, that's scary.
You know, it's weird that that we talked about that there, because there's this person, a girl from Poway, said that her house was the same way.
Maybe she lived in your old house.
And she was like, "You're not the only one, LOL."
You're reading the comments?
LOL statement.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't laugh. I was like, I was actually scared. I read it and I was like,
Hey, a lot of crackheads in this neighborhood.
LOL.
So, but your house is not haunted.
Not that I know of.
Okay, cool.
No. I hope not. Yeah, knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
I get
so
scared.
JK, man, that's like your family, huh?
For sure, that's 100% my family.
Who are you the most closest with?
Gio is my BFF.
Really?
Yeah.
She has a kid now.
Yeah, Taika. I love him to death. They came over.
So is
on
your
the
family
weekend.
and their family tight?
Family? I mean, I'm really I get along with her mom.
No. Just you, like your kid and their Bart and everything.
Well, Isaac's too old to really play with Taika and stuff. But no, we're all we always hang out. We try to vacation together whenever we can.
Damn, you guys take a lot of vacations, huh?
Yeah, we like traveling. Or
one day, guys, huh?
Yeah.
One day. So, man, Barcelona, Vegas. You guys have been to Hawaii together?
Yeah, JK loves Hawaii, so they go all the time. Usually Oahu or Maui. Yeah. Not Maui. Is it Maui? Yeah, it's Maui.
It's Maui.
I totally brain farted.
So if JK could go anywhere that you guys haven't been, where would you guys go?
That's a good question. Well, we were trying to go to Greece when we went to Japan.
Why Greece?
Everyone really wants to see Santorini
the food, maybe?
and stuff.
The food?
Mainly the views.
Yeah.
The views.
Okay.
It's really pretty. We're actually, Casey and I are going to Morocco soon. Yeah.
Dude, I heard that place is off the chain. I heard the food's amazing.
I know, we're
there,
so
dude.
excited. We're doing like this tour, and then
Is the kid coming too?
No, so we're going for our anniversary. That's why it's an anniversary trip.
Oh wow!
We're like us getting married and stuff. So
damn,
yeah, we have to have a little romantic trip.
Morocco.
So. Yeah, we're in Morocco.
All right.
There's a part of the trip though where you actually get to ride camels
That's what's
and then
up,
camp
man.
in the desert. I cannot wait for that.
Do you like camping? Yeah. We haven't done that yet, babe. We're gonna go
I won't
soon.
warn you about camels.
We'll do it.
Why? You gotta warn me about camels?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
A lot of
Let me know
camels,
after.
It's fine.
Oh no, they fart a lot.
Okay.
Well, it's okay. I got used to it with Steebee sitting next to me in Jkyc News. he kept farting.
Oh yeah, I kept farting around.
Nonstop. You know, I really appreciate the fact that your farts don't stink though. So thanks
One
for
of
that.
them did smell though. Oh no, she smelled it.
I didn't smell that.
No, she smelled it.
Oh, poor you. I hate in our relationship we have this rule where we don't fart in front of each other. We're just like don't break that.
I've never smelled her farts, but we just saw we just saw A Quiet Place. If you haven't seen A Quiet Place, have you seen the movie Quiet Place?
Not yet.
Very good movie.
That's where you first smelled my fart.
Dude, I smelled something and I'm like, that smells like shit. And then I look over at her and she's like, you fart? She goes, yeah. I go, oh my.
How'd you feel? It was the first time in almost 2 years.
Like an outer body experience. I was like, because I've never even seen her take a poo or anything. Yeah.
Do you hide your poos from him?
Yeah.
I'm very proud.
But I've
So was
smelled
I.
like the aftermath kind of, but like a faint, I've smelled the faint, but not like the full on.
That's good.
Like I want to see it.
you want to
Yeah.
see it? Why?
I'm just curious.
No, that's private. That's her thing. You don't need to be involved in everything in her life.
All right. That's it.
I got your back, girl. I got
Did you
your
have
back.
fun? Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thanks for having
We're
me.
not done yet. I have to do this because I forgot the last 2 weeks. So, before we end, can you plug all the stuff like your social and like even JK, like when you guys film that? And,
Yeah.
So your Instagram is?
At real_tiff.
Mm-hmm.
That's my IG. And then same with Twitter, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, we're Casey and my son and I, like we all have our family channel.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's called Tiff and
Oh.
Case.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Tiff and Case. Yeah, you
Cool.
should totally watch it.
Can we
Our
do a
wedding
vlog with
video.
you guys? We'd like to do a vlog maybe with the family. In
Yeah,
the future or
we just
something.
keep it really
Yeah,
PG
yeah.
though on our
Okay.
channel.
How about
PG.
no. How
PG.
about this? How about this?
Yeah.
We go to your place, but then we make you guys a meal.
Ooh, I'm down. We can do that.
Because I can make a good chicken soup.
Oh, chicken soup.
Or we could go ice skating.
Yeah, I'd rather do that.
All right.
I'm not much of a foodie person.
Oh, okay.
Casey is though. He loves cooking and stuff.
Okay. And so, Facebook? No?
Yeah, I guess I have a fan page on Facebook. It's like Tiffany.Del Real, I think. Yeah, that's
Twitter?
my Facebook. Twitter, real_Tiff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then all JK stuff. JK News,
Yeah, JK Films.
JK Party.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all on YouTube. But our only IG that is active though is at JK Films on IG. So
That's what's up. How long has JK been around now?
more than 10 years. I think this is the 11th year already.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
Putting
the
in
guys
work.
have been going and
Putting in work, guys.
yeah.
Okay, I got to give a shout out to the Patreons that support this
Oh, cool.
show. We have some new ones. So shout out to Open Mind 101, Michael
Yay.
Ryan, Alyssa Batts,
Yay.
Tristan Freitas, Joe. Shout out to Joe.
Joe.
Shout out to Fernando Diaz.
Woo.
It's just Joe.
Just Joe.
It's just Joe. Stephen Tassarak and our newest one, Vince S.
Yay.
And shout out to the people who bought the music off of the Bandcamp, Edward Cumlab, Tyler
That's
Whitley,
their name.
Mayan
Cumlab.
Bilal. And shout out to my girl Crystal Woodworth for buying that.
Hey.
Little Ray's World Volume 4 is available on my Bandcamp at Steebee Weebee Bandcamp.com.
Check that out.
We have a few more $50 Patreons available.
We have a few more $50
Jump on that.
Patreons available just to
There's
keep
5 left, so
just to
get 'em while
keep
they
us
last.
afloat, brothers and sisters. That would help us out a
There's
lot.
only 5 left. You better hurry.
Yeah, and my Patreon's at Steebee Weebee, so just look that up. Look out for the new 2 Bunnies animation series that's linked in with the Little Rays that you'll see in a few minutes. That's 2, the number 2, Bunnies, Bunniez.
wanna
I
see
found out
2.
more information. We're doing, my band's doing a Grizzly Festival. I found out more information on that. We're performing on the second day, May 19th.
Oh,
We're-
that's our anniversary.
And, oh, really?
Yeah.
I wish you guys could come to this.
I know.
Snoop Dogg's gonna be there. Monchi's gonna actually be on the main stage, but at 3:30 p.m. So if you go and you buy the
Stage,
ticket,
Hell yeah.
we're on the main stage, but we're the very first act at 3:30.
Yeah, that's got to be the best energy.
3:30 p.m. Make sure you get your tickets for at grizzlyfestival.com.
Where's that?
It's in Fresno.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a festival in Fresno. Yeah.
Cool.
So make sure you do that. We have 2 gifts. So if you can help me do this is
Sure.
from the homie. I'm gonna just. I already know what this because I was already expecting this.
Well, you got to let Tiffany do
I
it,
know,
dude.
so-
Don't take all the fun.
Well, I got
Thanks.
shout
right,
out
so
to my
it's
homie Nathaniel Odom.
What do you think is in there?
Ooh.
And be specific.
There's stickers for the show specifically.
Anything else?
I'm guessing they're the stickers with me wearing the lizard goggles.
How many?
Like a pack.
Okay, that many.
Like that many.
Yeah,
Like that many.
you're right.
Yeah, thank you,
got
Nathaniel.
Stickers about that many.
Yeah. Thank you,
Yeah.
brother. And look out for Nathaniel. He's going to start a podcast soon. So,
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
Ooh,
and
these are
he wanted me to
pretty.
be a guest on it. So look out for 2 bunnies.
Yeah. What's 2 bunnies? You guys gotta fill me
Thank you,
in.
Nathaniel.
Sounds like you
know
make
it.
your debut on the channel.
No. I'm just gonna no. She's off camera. Yeah. So
There's a good chunk of them.
Shout out to Nathaniel for
There's
that.
more bunnies than there is.
oh my
his
god.
face.
Then there are
Yeah, these are all bunnies.
Oh wow.
Yay.
Okay. Wow. That
There's
made her,
also a letter
dude.
in
That
here.
totally.
Here, read the letter.
Nathaniel, that made her
You want me to
night.
read the letter?
Yeah, you read it. Yeah, you can read
Just
it.
want to say thanks to Steven, PD, Bryce, and Ilani. Y'all rock and make the show great and keep doing it because I will always support and try to help even if it's a small amount. Smiley face. So enjoy these stickers and never stop the hustle. Much love and respect, Nathaniel.
Dude, he's the
Yeah,
best.
right tonight.
Yeah.
He is the best. Okay, so this is from
Need help?
yeah. Okay. Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
you Odo, look
No, I
at this
didn't
Steve.
know.
Come on.
So it's from
cheating.
well, it's from the sticker. I mean, it's from the sock person.
Okay, so what type of socks then? If you're gonna just guess socks, what type of socks?
I want to guess colorful.
Okay.
great guess.
Give me a guess of one. Give me one design that better be in here.
Maybe
I think
just
balls.
maybe like something that's striped, like different colored stripes.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how
Just
crazy.
with stripes. Give me a color.
Aqua, navy blue, and black maybe.
Okay, let's bring him out. Let's see if
Okay,
he's got it. Okay.
okay.
We have a stripe.
Hey, you got stripes
Oh,
here. You
with
have
the sock guy. So shout out to the sock guy.
yeah, he also wrote a note.
Okay, you want to read that to
Yeah.
the viewers?
Hi, Steve. Thank you
Sock
so
guy.
much for getting back to me on Insta. I hope these socks find you well.
Oh.
I've even included a few pair for your missus. Please do not hesitate to email me
Looks
if
like
you
your
need
night
more.
tonight.
Thank you again for the great show. I'm really glad I found it. Take care, Josso.
So shout out to this sock guy. What's his name?
I don't know.
I think it's-
no socks for man Bryce though. Shout out, you know.
He's such
Oh
a
my
great-
God! Thank you.
Is
What's
it
his name?
Josso?
Yeah, it looks like it could be Jason with the.
It's
secondary
Jason.
socks.
I think it's Jason.
I'm
It's
like, I don't know
Jason.
what Josso is.
Thank you,
Sorry.
Jason. We love
Thank
you.
you.
With that being said, it's time for
Yeah.
2 bunnies in Little Ray's world. Aww.
Click, click,
Welcome to Lil Ray's World Show. All I gotta say is kids' minds must grow. I got abducted by some aliens, dropped in snow. Whoa. Stuck into a world I do not know. So join me in adventures now. And I promise not to have a cow. My name is Little Ray. Hey, hey. My name is Little Ray. Hey, hey, hey. So welcome to my world. To all the boys and girls. Welcome to Little Ray's world. Hee-haw! Beep, beep. Oh, woo. Sounds like a goddamn coyote, man. Hey, little fella, what's your name? Oh, your name was Brody Hamilton, and you died in the Colorado River kayaking. Is that correct? I feel so bad for you, buddy. Me and Beep wrote a song about you. It goes like this, man. This one's about Brody the Coyote, man. Kids, so listen. Brody the Coyote should have put on them two floaties, river rafting downstream, and he should have earned a trophy for double flipping slowly. Did you see it? Holy moly! Kayaking, quit your yapping, use a phony. Brody should have stayed on land as a roadie, drowning in the water's body, freezing up so coldly. The Colorado River wasn't meant for them ponies. His brain dried up, that's a quote from Don Quixote. Baloney can't float like a piece of macaroni. His homie should have told him just to stay back cozy. He could have got stony and made some ravioli. Instead, he's a dead piece of meat like pepperoni. No funeral ceremony, that's what you call lonely. A devotee to the rivers got him killed so closely to the high mountain tops, and the blue looks foamy. Now Brody's a coyote, there will be no matrimony. He's got a lot of hair without the human goatee. Brody the Coyote, man, he died so slowly. Brody the Coyote, man, he died so slowly. Brody the Coyote, man, he died so slowly. Poor Brody the Coyote. Join us next week for another episode of Little Ray's World, man. George is acting a fool.